So slope formula is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. If you don't already have it memorized, you're going to hear it a lot. So.
I have to write this.
It's very easy. Okay, the first thing, if you remember when we did distance formula, how we took the coordinates and we labeled x1, y1, and then x2, y2. You're really going to do the same thing here. So this is an example. We're going to practice this today. Yes, sir. It would. I just didn't go back and change that. Chris going to do that. I got ahead of myself. But you are exactly right. No one from my last class taught that. So we label x1, y1 because they are x and y from the first coordinate. And then we label x2, y2 because they're x from the second and y from the second. Everybody remember this from distance formula? That is something we've already covered. So we put in y2, which is negative 9, minus y1, which is 3, over x2, which is 6, minus x1, which is 3. Now this should be 4. Oops.
Why is it fidgeting?
Because I am recording it to put out for review. So, negative 12 over 4, which would reduce to negative 3. So, just simply making our substitutions here. Hang on just a second. Okay, so what does this exactly mean? Let's say we have a line on a graph, and I want to know what's the slope of the line. What am I talking about when we say slope? The what? The rise over and the angle of the line. So how much does it tilt one way or the other? In order to find the slope, you have to know 2 points. I've already identified those points for you. You do not have to draw the graph, but I do want you to write down the points. So our points are negative 1, 4, and 1, 1. Now, does everyone know where those numbers came from? Yep. For sure. So negative 1, 4, we start at the origin. We have to go back 1. That's where negative 1 comes in. And then up 4. We always have to list our x and then our y. As soon as we write our coordinates, we're going to label them. What will that look like? You have to label them. What goes where?
Oh.
Not if we're writing the point. If we're doing slope, it will be different. But this is actually just writing the coordinates for the point. So this is x1,
Y1.
and then, so my formula is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So if I put in my numbers into that formula, what's it going to look like? No, y2 is 1 minus y1.
Okay, so I have 4 minus 1 over 1 minus 1. 1 over 1.
No.
Wait. I have 4 minus 1.
Pause. y2 is 1 minus y1, which is 4, over x2, which is 1, minus x1, which is negative 1. Now, what do you immediately see when you see minus negative 1? What do I have to do? Make them positive. So, what is 1 minus 4?